Hey ladies, welcome back to Boss Pivot, where we reframe, refocus, and we pivot to transform our goals into reality. And today will be no different. I'm actually on my way to run some errands this morning, and I thought I'd just get on and share some ideas with us women who are 40 and over. I'm actually over 50. In fact, I'm 56 to be exact. I'm proud of it. I wanted to share some ideas with you ladies that are 40 and over, because as we get older, I notice that we start to think that we have less opportunity. We start to think that there's not a lot of hope. We start to think less of being great, or being successful, or getting new opportunities, new positions, starting a business. We start thinking less of those things. And I'm here to tell you, as we get older, that's when we should start thinking more of those things. Because just think about it. I know a lot of you ladies have been on the job for many, many, many years, and you're getting really good at what you do. And believe it or not, a lot of people that see you, they look at you as an expert in the wheelhouse that you're in. So you are really a brand. You're building a brand for yourself, believe it or not. And I'm sure a lot of you ladies are actually giving information to people that come to you, right? And that's a good thing, because we always want to be able to provide a service to people at no charge, when we can. But just think about it. With all of the experience that you have, you can actually start building your own business, right? You can always do that. And you're giving people a service. People will pay for a service, and it's priceless, because it's something that they don't have. And if it's going to help them, then they're willing to pay a price for it. So that's one thing I wanted to tell you ladies that are over 40. Think outside of the box and think about your next move. Don't think that you have to stay in the same space that you've been in for many years working for a particular company. Think about putting a package together for yourself and starting your own, either a side hustle, if you want to call it a side hustle, a side business, or just branch out and go full force and be your own boss. You can do this. So that's number one. Number two, if you're working for a company right now and you do feel that you are at a dead end, you've been there for many years, I don't know if you're getting close to retirement to where you don't want to leave because you'll lose your pension, or you'll lose out on what you've already accumulated. But if you feel like you have the opportunity or the bandwidth to expand and get promoted, if I were you, I would take that skill set and the knowledge that you have, the years of experience that you have, and I would go to upper management, and I would have something put together of why you should get a promotion. If there's a particular job that you've been wanting to get promoted to, and you've seen other people get promoted over you, and you feel that you deserve that promotion, I would put together some information of what you've done. Even though they have seen it, they know, because they're over you, right? They see it. But you want to bring it to their attention that you know your worth, that you've done this, you've been able to implement, you've been able to streamline, you've been able to educate or train, or you've been able to take the lead at some time, or at some point in time. So you want to put together some accomplishments that you've had through the years that can confirm why you should get this promotion, especially if you are a people's person, right? If you're a people's person and you know that you have good relationships with your colleagues, then they're going to respect that position or that promotion that you're going to receive as well. So that's number two. Know your worth, and if you feel that you should be promoted on your current position, go for it. What do you have to lose? Go for it, because if you don't go for it, who's going to do it for you? Number three, if you are just bored with where you are, if you feel like you are at a dead end and you're not waking up in the mornings, you're not excited about going to work, you've been there for many years, you know there's something else that you really want to do, it's been tagging and nagging at you and pulling at your heartstrings, but you just don't have the confidence to jump out and pursue something else, here's what I want you to do. I want you to start reading books. Start looking at information online of the area that you're looking to go into. Start researching, getting more information. Look into how other people left their jobs to start their new careers. Those are things that you can do to give you the confidence. When you see other people doing it, sometimes that gives you more confidence. But know that anything worth achieving, right, it's not easy. And normally you will have that anxiety, you will have those butterflies, you will be a little nervous about it, but that's the excitement of it. That's the excitement of doing things that are new, some things that are outside of the box. And that's the one thing about us people in general. We want to stay in a comfort zone. We want to stay where it's comfortable. We want to do things that we know. We want to do things that we've done so often that we could actually do it in our sleep. We don't have to think about it. But when you jump out and you do something totally different, it's going to cause some anxiety, which is good for short term. It's not good to have anxiety all the time, but you'll have some butterflies, you'll have some uncertainties, but that's part of the journey. But I will say again, if you're on the job right now and you just don't have that excitement, you just feel like you're running in circles. Let me tell you, us ladies 40 and over, don't let your life pass you by because of fear or because you don't really know what's going to happen on the other side. The last thing you want to do is continue to go in a circle and continue to live a life that's not fulfilling and that's not challenging. This just hit me. There is nothing better than to stand up to a challenge face to face, knowing that you, if nobody else but you, have confidence in yourself that you can do anything that you put your mind to. You have to put in the work. So go for that new opportunity that's outside of the box, that's going to excite you, that's going to make you feel alive because you deserve it. Those are the things I wanted to talk to you about today. Women over 40, go for it. Life is passing by. Jump in it and start lifing with it because you deserve it and you can do it, right? Now go be a boss and pivot.